He does the Sonic the Hedgehog pose when he shoots arrows.
Oh, yeah.
That way past cool pose. Good morning. Welcome to the Ryan Beardy livestream. Today is Saturday, February 19th, and I'm going to promote my YouTube video that'll be posted on Monday one more time before then. We're going to go over the gaming news, and I'm going to play some more Sekiro. So, the last video that I put out, Returnal, was posted about 2 months ago. Since then, I've been working on, I streamed through the Medium on my channel, and then I finished a video for it. So, that's going to be uploaded Monday evening. And if you aren't already subscribed, the link to the channels are right there. And that's that. Easy, right? Next we'll be going over the gaming news, which is some pretty interesting stuff. One was the Nintendo Direct that happened. Big B linked a ArcSys Games, is that what I found? I was trying to find, yeah. So there was an ArcSys presentation showcase, which I didn't know they did. So I tried to look into it. Big B just posted the show date, and then I believe I found the showcase itself down here. So I'll be going over that. Let's see. Yeah, the 3DS and eShop stuff. So we can begin right away. Oh, briefly before that, there was stuff for Ghostwire Tokyo, which I didn't realize they had more information about the game. They did a, I think, 20-minute, like, first gameplay trailer. Didn't see any of the ArcSys stuff. Yeah. I'll go into it. There wasn't too much that I saw that I was really interested in. But, you know, I realized that they publish a lot of games. But Ghostwire Tokyo, what was this about? It kind of just showed what it introduces the plot, it introduces the gameplay, and the main like ethereal weaving skills, which they did talk about how they wanted to make the first-person combat unique, and the weaving skills, like the hand motions that go into doing the spell attacks in that game, look really interesting and like really creatively done. So I think they accomplished something there. I'm still interested in the game more so as who's making it rather than the genre itself. It's like, it is an action game with like Japanese horror elements, but like primarily an action game. So I'm really interested, more so because it is, what was the developer's name? I keep forgetting the actual like developer name. Tango Gameworks. Okay. Yeah, Shinji Mikami, people working under him. So I'm more interested in playing it because of that. They did The Evil Within and The Evil Within 2 under the Tango Gameworks title. And those were primarily Shinji Mikami's vision. So Ghostwire Tokyo, I think, will be the first developed by Tango Gameworks that is primarily like the people under Mikami. But I have it pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to playing it. If there's nothing... When is the release date? I haven't decided if it's something... It comes out March 25th. I haven't decided if it's something that I would play day one, but I at least have it pre-ordered, so I'll have the ability to do that. Maybe it could be a good streaming game. Maybe it'll be something I play on my own. I've got a big backlog of games, so you know, it's a dice roll at this point, whether or not it's something I play on release. And then as for the stuff this time, we have the Nintendo Direct, which actually had some really good stuff in it. I was surprised. It started off on a low note for me because I haven't played any of the Dynasty Warrior games, and I tried to get into Fire Emblem one time. I played Fire Emblem Conquest. Let's see. I gotta check. Yeah, I played Fire Emblem Fates Conquest was my first Fire Emblem game, and I realized that probably wasn't the best game to start with. Like, probably Awakening or Three Houses at this point is the best to try. But I realize just how expensive Three Houses is compared to the previous games. There's like a lot. Since Awakening, they tried to do more with like social elements, and it seems like they specifically made like the school setting in order to expand that like social sim kind of things. So I realize where Fire Emblem's been since I've played Conquest. I want to, if I try a tactics game, I want to try probably like Fire Emblem Tactics or Into the Breach are two that I've looked at for a while now. Because I would like to get like a proper introduction to this kind of genre. But because of Fire Emblem Three Houses' popularity, it's getting a Musou Warrior style game. And they've done that with Zelda. So they had Hyrule Warriors, and then they had a, I guess, story expansion like based on Breath of the Wild's versions of Link and Zelda and that game's history. They did Fire Emblem Warriors, and now they're doing it seems to be within universe. Like, I don't know if it's canon, but it's in universe of Three Houses. So it's a trend that they've done before. Even outside of Nintendo, they've done Persona Scramble recently. So I'm sure one thing that's cool is they seem to infuse every IP's gameplay into these. Now, I've seen gameplay of Scramble, and it seems to actually use a lot of RPG and skill spell like elements in its gameplay. I know The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors, that one used items in order to interact with bosses. It wasn't the biggest shakeup in gameplay, but I know that this game has the weapon triangle within it. I don't know how much that changes gameplay, but you can see that, you know, they tried to add each game's flavor into the Musou formula. Like, it doesn't feel lazy to me. So, I mean, good for Fire Emblem Three Houses fans. I want to know how this sells, because I know Three Houses sold like crazy. A new trailer for Advance Wars. I'm really interested in this. Like, speaking of tactics games, you know, I remember this having a small following way back when it's originally released on the Game Boy Advance. This, as far as I know, this is Advance 1 and 2. There were previous games, but I think most of them, if not all of them, were Japan only. But, I mean, I love the new presentation. It still retains that, like, toy-like art style that the pixel graphics had in the original. You know, it looks like they really took their time to just make these games look visually up to date while still being within the same, like, art style of the original. It seems like it retains all the game modes, if not more. It has multiplayer modes. It seems like this, yeah, charming's a good word. It's got a lot of personality to it, but it seems like there's a lot of gameplay in these games, and I would love to not only check them out, but try to, like, I wonder if there's a multiplayer scene for, or if there probably wasn't because of how difficult multiplayer was in the GBA. So the fact that this is coming on modern consoles, I don't know if this specifically has online, but it'll definitely have multiplayer features. I wonder if it'll spark some sort of, like, multiplayer following. That'd be really cool to see. But it looks like this stuff is, you know, it looks like there's a lot here. So at some point I'd like to check this out. Comes out on my birthday, April 8th. Which, speaking of which, I'm still trying to plan the birthday stream. But getting old PC games to run is something that's not as simple as I would want it to be, you know? Anyway, This is No Man's Sky. Yeah, so No Man's Sky coming to Switch. Yeah, to its credit, it's a really good looking game, but I feel like the Switch is going to bottleneck a lot of the visual, like a lot of the visual charm of this game. Like there's a lot of vibrant colors, a lot of depth in No Man's Sky, and porting it to Switch, I don't know. I would love to see how it looks, but we'll see. This is one of those, the game, I mean, No Man's Sky infamously released with, you know, bare bones features, promised features that weren't in the game, that didn't make it into the game. But they've been working on it ever since, and good for them. I would honestly like to play No Man's Sky at some point, but they keep supporting it and adding new stuff, which is great. But maybe when they're ending support for it, I'll get into it and be able to play it all at once, you know? It seems like something you could sink a lot of hours into, just taking in the visuals alone. This is big for me. A new Mario Strikers. I played the GameCube one when it came out. I fell in love with it. It holds up even today. I wish I still had my original, because I think I was a kid. I probably sold it to get the next game. But the first Mario Strikers is an amazing game. They then released Mario Strikers Charged on Wii, and same thing. They hit it out of the park twice in a row. And Mario Strikers in general has this like iconic, aggressive, like it has this aggressive theming that is like really not common for Mario. And this game looks a little tamer compared to the last release for the Wii. But I really like this. Like, Mario sports games are all, like, fun. But this game in the past has managed to be, like, balanced, fun, and, like, still... It seems to be, like, balanced in a way that you can still play it competitively if you want. But it also retains, like, the Mario Party fun with like items and stuff, but it doesn't quite like change the experience that much. Like, it still keeps it at this like really skill-based core gameplay, which is awesome. But I'm surprised, again, just because of how like aggressively themed the earlier games were, I'm surprised that this is being released like how it is. Again, it looks a little tame, but like that's not the point. Like, the gameplay's the point. I think it looks really fun. I'm excited to get this on release. Man, I can't believe it's happening. Like, this is really exciting for me. Up to 8 players is awesome too. I like that. Like, back in the day, it was 2-player with NES, Super Nintendo. It was 2 to 4 players if you have adapters and like the 5 games that support it. Since then, the standard has been 4 players. But I like that, especially with the Switch, because everything's wireless, and with the Switch there's like a focus on local play. They're really expanding on that like player limit, which is awesome. Like, especially with Smash Ultimate, playing that with 8 players is like, you know, inconsistent in quality because of like stage size, player count, rule set, things like that. But just the ability to do it is awesome. And for this game particularly, like, it is a 4v4 game. So having all 4, like 4 versus 4, you can make some really fun moments, I bet, with this game. It'd be a great like local game night. But yeah, available in the summer also. Like, that's a really quick release date. I'm excited for this. I hope it turns out well. They went over Splatoon 3, but I'll be honest, this trailer didn't show me anything new. Like, it showed an already existing Salmon Run mode, which I was really annoyed playing Splatoon 2, that Salmon Run was an advertised brand new game mode, and you could only play it at certain times, which was really baffling to me. Especially because it's the only... There's a single player mode, there's the basic Splatoon splat, you know, 4v4, and then there's a co-op mode. I imagine a lot of people would rather the more casual co-op mode, but they aren't able to play it unless it's like unless it's active, which I always hated. I thought it was a really weird thing to like lock behind. You know, you're paying full price for a game. It's a weird thing to lock behind like scheduled time modes to play it. But specifically for Splatoon 3 here, yes, they're showing new enemies, but they're just showing off Salmon Run again. So it didn't really do anything for me. They haven't really shown me what the identity of Splatoon 3 is, aside from just more Splatoon, which is fine. But yeah, it just as far as a trailer goes, it didn't do anything to show me what's here, why I need to buy it. I can play Salmon Run in Splatoon 2. What was this? Oh, there was a lot of remakes in this too. What's Front Mission 2? Let me Google that. Because there was another mech game, I believe, that was a remake. So, Front Mission 2... and Front Mission the first. Okay, so it's both games. Yeah. These were tactical role-playing games for the PlayStation. They know it's going to sell well, and the formula works, and Nintendo doesn't want to change it. So, specifically for Splatoon, it's fine that they're not getting rid of any game modes, but you're advertising your next big game, right? So you want to showcase what's new. And Salmon Run is, like I said, it's already existing. Like, they could have expanded upon it if they showed, like, different environments and, you know, different environmental mechanics. Like, they do show off small things, like being able to throw the egg. But, I don't know, if they added more flair, more environments, things like that, just to grab my attention. Biggest thing I want for Splat 3 is better online. Their online's usually pretty good, isn't it? Like Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon are... my experience with them is like pretty much flawless online. Minus Splatoon, I have had some disconnects. That happens sometimes. You know, Disney Kart is free to play. Meh. This was interesting. The Force Unleashed is getting a Switch port. I've always wanted to play these games, and I hear that they're solid. Now, I don't know as... or trying to play with... Yes! Okay, hold on. Yes. They're not going to fix that. I would have played an insane amount of hours of Splatoon if there were lobbies. If there was, like... you know, like back in the 360 days when we were playing Call of Duty, you can get in a lobby, then you can start finding a match, and then you're always on the same team. With Splatoon, if you're just playing the casual matchmaking mode, one person has to join a game, and then in that game, another player has to join you, and then they're queued up until, you know, there's an open spot. So you could go multiple games not being able to join, and then when you finally join, and you're queued up together, you're not always on the same team. Like, I hated that so much. If they fix that, then yes, I will play more Splatoon. So they're using the Wii version of The Force Unleashed instead of the PC version, which is a weird choice. You know what? I couldn't put my finger on it, but the art looked a little smooth. The art style looked a little weird, because the original release was for 360. I didn't know there was a PS port, and then I knew about the Wii one. But you can see the animation is a little stiff, and the graphics are a little... you probably can't see through the stream, but they're a little smoothed out. Because the Wii's was not HD, of course. So it's probably using that as a base now that you mention it. That is weird. I don't want to say it looks lazy because of that, but the other thing that I didn't like was this is When did The Force Unleash? The Force Unleashed. There's 3 of them now. The first one came out in 2008. When did the third one come out? Okay, there isn't 3. There's only 2. Alright, let's look at 2. It was released in 2010. So 2008 and 2010. These are old games being ported to Switch, and this is even followed by an Assassin's Creed trilogy. I don't know why they couldn't have done both games and done, you know, the 360 or the PC version of the game. So there's a lot I have to look into because I'm sure there's differences between the Wii and the Xbox and the PC version. But it didn't convince me because this is something I would have loved to have like prioritized given if it was both games, if this is the best version of each game. But like now I got to look into it to see, you know, what's the version that I should play. And then again, it's immediately followed by the Assassin's Creed Collection, which I think is all 3, the first 3 games. So that's, you know, I just want collections of games on the Switch. We've already established that the Switch is the second best selling. No, it's the best selling now. Yeah. Best selling home console. Switch. We already know that the Switch is the best selling console of all time. And that taking an existing game and porting it to Switch just makes you money. Like, there's no doubt about it. You don't have to make a new game. I mean, even Nintendo is porting all their Wii U games to Switch. So it's like, we know you don't have to make a new game. But it feels a little lazy. It's just seeing the first game sold by itself when it was released in 2008 with like little additions. Like no extra polish, no like from the ground up. It's just the Wii version, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, no need to hammer that in. I don't know anything about the Gundam games, so I'll refrain from that. This is the best timing ever. I just finished playing Chrono Trigger for the first time last month, or like into this month. And while Chrono Cross isn't a direct sequel, like it's something you can enjoy on its own, this timing couldn't have been great, or couldn't have been better. It's the PS1 Chrono Cross, but like not entirely remastered, but they fixed some of the models. There's probably like a ton of new assets mixed in with old assets. And most importantly, there are some quality of life changes as well. So this will without a doubt be the best version to play it. One thing I think is interesting is that they included the Satellaview visual novel, which I didn't know existed. But I know what the Satellaview is. And the Satellaview was like a satellite modem add-on to the Super Nintendo. So let me look at the Satellaview Chrono Cross, because that's something that's interesting. Because the original game was PlayStation 1, so the visual novel was on Satellaview for Super Nintendo. The Satellaview, okay, here, I'll pull this up so we can read it together. Is this it? Yeah. Chrono Cross Remaster comes with one of the rarest games of all time. The Satellaview was a satellite modem only available for the Super Famicom in Japan. It was a weird peripheral that could download exclusive games over the air. And then they did it with Zelda, they did it with F-Zero. And you can't download that stuff anymore. They've preserved some of it. Like, I think you can play the Satellaview Zelda. If not the original download, somebody recreating it from the ground up using like a Link to the Past engine, I believe. One of these Satellaview games, called Radical Dreamers, was a side story to the original Chrono Trigger. It also served as the inspiration for Chrono Cross, though many people, both inside and outside of Japan, have never played the elusive title. This is so cool to me. This is that extra step that I want to see. This is that extra step that I want to see that, you know, helps video game preservation and just puts a spotlight on, like, everybody has heard of, if not played, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, but there's always extra mediums that people have never heard of. Like, I just played Chrono Trigger, and I talked to a friend who is, like, really into Chrono Trigger, and I said, hey, there's this, like, 30-minute Chrono Trigger OVA that was only Japan only, and they've never heard of it. So, even though you're familiar with Chrono Cross already, there's this extra media that is a part of Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger that you've never been, like, purviewed to experience. So I think putting a spotlight on it, making it available, and it's not making new stuff, it's just repackaging, but, like, showcasing new obscure stuff to you. It's cool. It's like, you know, the new old. When you buy a used car, that car is new to you. So it's a new car to you, but it's a used old car. It's like that kind of thing, I guess. Put more weird old games and remasters, yeah. I mean, I'm even in the boat of, like, if it's Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, PlayStation 1, PS2, if it's a small enough file size, if you're gonna remaster a game, just put an emulated version of the original game packaged with it. I don't know if, like, I recently bought, not recently, but Panzer Dragoon. I recently bought Panzer Dragoon, the Switch remaster, the remake. And, like, it's such a short game. Not that that has anything to do with it. I just think it's something that should be done anyways. But, like, why not package the Panzer Dragoon remake with the original Panzer Dragoon? That way, like, everybody's happy. You're preserving the original and showcasing your new product. Like, that kind of thing. There have been examples of that in the past. Like, I know there is an Xbox Panzer Dragoon that has packaged with it one of the earlier releases that is actually really expensive. Didn't Smash Brawl have demos for the old NES games? Yes. Yeah, that was awesome. I think it was especially awesome just because, again, those file sizes are so minuscule. With the Brawl demos, I'm pretty sure they put the entire game files in the game. They just put a timer in the game so that it would stop after a little while. Celeste has Pico. Yeah, that stuff's awesome. And it's harmless too. It's just, like I said, the main reason I want to see it is for preservation and for player options. So, I mean, like, even if this is like a really... Maybe Chrono Cross is a bad example, but just, I'll say it one more time, like, having a remake of a game and the original version packed in with it is nothing but a good thing. That's it. Kirby. More Kirby. More Kirby vor. I think this main trailer showcased Kirby. I forget. Let me see what the term is called. Maybe they'll show it up. But Kirby, it's not copy abilities, but it's like taking the properties of a physical item. So because of how open world focused this is, I hate to compare it to like the last 3D Mario game, but I think that just Mario's hats and Kirby's mouthful mode, there we go. It does a good job of just slightly tweaking gameplay within a 3D space. Gonna wait 10 months so I can save $5 on a copy of this. I think before I play any new Kirby games, I'm gonna play the 3DS ones, which, oh my god, I should look into doing before the prices go up. That's on the gaming news, so I'll talk about that in a second. Ugh, that's so disappointing. Yeah, but I like that they're just doing a little bit to like spice up the gameplay within like a playground setting. That was like the main focus. They talked about upgrading abilities, just different features, things like that. Nothing that's like has me itching to talk about. You know, my thoughts haven't really changed with this trailer, but I hope it's good. Moving on. Moving on. The Kingdom Hearts Cloud versions, which I haven't heard anybody say anything good about since release. I mean, I've talked about this before. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, there's no reason that they shouldn't be not cloud versions. Making them cloud versions takes away from the portability, which is like the main reason you would want this on Switch. These are lazy ports. Not even ports, these are lazy cloud Wi-Fi versions of the game. Why would I buy... I think they're... Ooh, hold on. I want to talk about Klonoa, but like... I got the Kingdom Hearts The Story So Far for $20. And they're selling these Kingdom Hearts games individually for like a pretty hefty price. I don't want to say because I don't remember. But it's not good. So... I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. That's a waste of... That's just rude. That is rude. Dude, I've never played Klonoa. I think this is a remake of a Wii remake of the first game. Or like a port of the Wii remake of the first game. And... let's see here. Yeah, it is. I'm having a hard time with the internet today. Klonoa 2008 is a Wii game, a remake of the 1997 original. A high-definition remaster compilation of both the remake and the 2001 sequel to the original is scheduled for... Okay, so there's a Wii remake of the first two Klonoa games. Those first two Klonoa games are coming onto Switch. So if you want to get into Klonoa, which I do and I've never played the originals, these are perfectly packaged, being sold together on the Nintendo Switch. That's awesome. Like, I am so excited to play Klonoa. I don't know if they were rare games in the past, but I know that these are, practically hidden gems. I can't wait to play them. So I'll be getting this when it comes out. Was there a release date? Was there a release date? No. Portal 1 and 2 coming to Switch is also really great. Both fantastic games. If you haven't played either one, they're, some of the best games I've ever played, to be honest. This is another one of the biggest ones I want to talk about. This is a remake of a Super Famicom exclusive, like it never came to the West, called Live Alive. And I've heard of it on 2 occasions. I was trying to figure out which YouTuber talked about it in passing, but it wasn't the theme of the whole video, it was just brought up within the video. That's where I first heard it. And then, Did You Know Gaming did a region locked video on Live Alive, and I just recently rewatched that. But I had heard of this game before, and just seeing the possibilities of the 2D HD art style. We've seen Octopath Traveler, we've seen Triangle Strategy, they teased Dragon Quest III Remake using this, but haven't said anything else, and I was really hoping for some more information this direct. But seeing Live Alive in the 2D HD remaster, like, I'm happy. It's got voice acting, it's got, the new visual update. This is something that just has me so excited. It has that same fuzzy feeling that I have with with the Satellaview Chrono Cross visual novel. This is just something that seemed lost to me, especially being somebody in the West who's never been able to play this officially. Not only getting it, but getting it fully remastered is so cool. Like, I'm so excited to play through this. Nintendo Switch Sports. This, I was excited. I flip-flopped opinions very quickly on this. It seemed aesthetically like a sequel to Wii Sports, right? Like the first thing that they showed was this. This has the same like visual style as the first Wii Sports Resort, Wii Play. What's up, Viren? I'm doing the gaming news, and then we're gonna move over to Sekiro. So it's coming. Maybe I should change it to just chatting. My bad. We'll get there. But this was advertised as like a sequel to Wii Sports. Okay, let me back up. Again, it just visually, aesthetically, this looked like Wii Sports stuff. So I thought that they did Wii Sports, they did Wii Sports Resort. They actually ported Wii Sports to the Wii U. And I thought that they were going to continue to do that with this. But the more I looked into it, the more it just seems like a brand new game. Just using, you know, the Wii Sports title. With like new visuals, which is fine. New control scheme, though the Joy-Cons actually support everything that the Wii remotes did, if not more. One thing I thought was silly, maybe I can find a picture of it. Wii U Sports. The gamepad actually had functionality with the Wii Sports port. And I do see a picture of it because it's actually on the box. It's actually on two of these. So, like, it probably had no actual impact on gameplay whatsoever. But if you're playing golf, you can set the Wii pad on the floor and use it to visually see yourself hit the golf ball, which is ridiculous. But, like, I love it. That's the kind of stuff that I think is hilarious. Another one of them... I clicked a picture so that I could look at the picture. Another one of them is catching the ball in baseball, which actually has, like, a mechanical, like, difference, which is cool. So, you know, I've been a fan of Wii Sports. Obviously, it was packed in with the Wii, so everybody got to play it, experience it, love it. I picked up Wii Sports Resort, and I loved that. And even a small tidbit is Wii Sports Resort had a plane flying game in it, and they actually expanded that in Pilot Wings, which was a launch game for the 3DS. Pilot Wings... Was it Pilot Wings Resort? Yeah, it was called Pilot Wings Resort. It used the same island as the Wii Sports Resort, but you were able to fly around the whole island and do a bunch of other things that weren't in the original resort. But there were a lot of good games, like sword fighting was awesome, so I'm glad to see that's back. But the further this trailer went on, I was really hoping this would be kind of a compilation of everything Wii Sports has done so far, with the addition of new things. Like, you can see this is the first time soccer was introduced. There's also badminton, but there's some stuff that I really am missing that I want to experience again, like ping pong on Wii Sports Resort was awesome. But the more that I looked into it, it's only got 6 game modes, and on top of that, they are adding onto it with free updates later, which is fine, but Nintendo has been on this kick where they release a game and then add modes later on. I talked about it during, I think, one of the last few gaming news updates, where, for example, like Mario Tennis featured new characters and new stages that were added down the line. Kirby Star Allies had new characters and new stages and stuff added down the line. So, like, I understand it's a good way to have people come back to the game, but I want to pick up the game and just have it be, you know, the best it can be. They probably had hit a release date, so the game's just, yeah, that too. Like, I don't know. I think you're right, because it's golf, I guess. Like, just because it's one of those game modes that have been in previous games. It's not something that's new. I feel like they won't stop with golf, especially if this game sells well. But I'm just not a fan of the model. It's not what I want to be, it's not what I wanted it to be, which I acknowledge is like a personal thing. But, you know, who am I not to dream? Who am I not to dream that it could have been all the Wii Sports games, all the Wii Sports Resorts games, and a couple new games, and then have all of them be just as fleshed out as their original release, if not more, because of the new controller, and because, you know, they're basically just not porting, but they're basically just redoing some old things, but again, with the knowledge they have now. So, it's not what I want. Who am I not to dream? To me, it's a game industry thing, not just a Nintendo thing, but I'm hard side-eyeing Nintendo. Yeah. Again, I hope that my critique is productive. It's not like just negative for the sake of being negative, but I agree with you. This was interesting. I thought there was already a Taiko drum, if not officially released in the West. I know there was one that was Japanese exclusive. So this is being advertised in our Direct as officially coming to the, you know, everywhere. I know that there's a big fan base for Taiko drum, especially in Japan. And the main thing that I have to comment on here is there is a paid subscription with over 500 songs at launch. And I get that there's a dedicated fan base that's willing to subscribe to have that. Like, that does seem like good value, especially if they continue to update with, like, new stuff. I feel like that service is probably worth it. And you don't have to do it. You can just buy... I'm hoping what you can buy here is just the base game, Rhythm Festival, and get, like, you know, flat amount of songs, go from there. Hope they announced. Oh yeah, that's right, there was a physical drum. I feel like they probably would have. You know what, it's hardware. You could probably import the Taiko drum. Let's see. If I Google Taiko drum controller switch. Yeah, I mean, I don't... What was the price? It'll be a little pricey, I'm sure, but, like, I don't see why you couldn't just import one off of the Japanese, like, Hori Switch. There is dedicated fans out there. I don't have anything to add about Triangle Strategy. I did say I wanted to get into some tactics games, but I very specifically want to get into either Into the Breach or Final Fantasy Tactics or something else. I don't know if I would want to play this. It looks good. I boasted about the 2D HD. I'm really happy to see just how much they're doing with that. New Cuphead DLC. Which I will absolutely replay the game for that. I actually streamed Cuphead as one of my first games, so I wouldn't mind revisiting it and doing it with the new DLC, and then I could probably do a YouTube video about it, because, man, there's a lot to talk about with Cuphead. Just the care that went into the animation, the balancing, the difficulty, things like that. Yeah, I saw a trailer for the Netflix show. It looks fine. It looks cool. That's all I gotta say about that. I was like thinking to make sure that I didn't have anything. We talked about this, the Metroid Dread new one-hit mode and the easy mode, And Chuck, I think you were the one that told me this is probably because they didn't expect Metroid Dread to sell so well. So while I wish this stuff was in the game from the beginning, as I said with like the Wii Sports stuff, or the Switch Sports stuff, I think that the addition of these two game modes is really important. Because more people than expected are playing Metroid Dread, having an easy mode can make it so that more players can enjoy it. And then having a one-hit mode, you know, is just out there for like those tryhards to get replay out of it. And then the other thing that, like, I more importantly would have loved at the beginning is Boss Rush, which has never been in a Metroid game before, which is really cool to see. And it comes out not too far in the future. So I feel like this is a hot fix, just adding, you know, quality of life features because it sold so well. And I'm glad they're doing it. I think it's a good update to add to the game. This is big. I love Earthbound, right? I love Earthbound. I love Mother 3. Earthbound Beginnings hasn't aged as well. Then again, Earthbound I don't think has aged perfectly either. But previously, the only way to play Earthbound was to buy, you know, a couple $100 original for the Super Nintendo. They released it on the 3DS, and they released it on the Wii U digitally. So those were your options. Again, we'll be getting to that news shortly, but the 3DS and Wii U shops are going down. So it's nice to see that while I'm still not a fan of the Nintendo online service compared to what was their virtual console, I like that these are going to be on the Switch in some form. So yeah, I say play Earthbound if you haven't already. Unless you're like really deep into the JRPG rabbit hole like I am, I don't think there's a reason to play Earthbound Beginnings. And then even if you are, I don't think there's a reason to do it. But Earthbound on the Switch is great. You know, pretty much, it's not free, but it's part of the online service. So they're definitely selling it. I think this is a sizzle reel. I'll be skipping through most of this stuff. So before they announced this, you can ask Chuck. Before Mario Kart was even shown on the screen, I said out loud, it would be preferable to me if they didn't do Mario Kart 9 and they just did more DLC for Mario Kart 8. And what do you know? Not only that, these are 48 tracks that are going to be released like throughout the year next year. I didn't check. So they're remakes of old tracks, but it includes Mario Kart Tour, which terrible mobile game from my understanding, but they're going to be put into a real Mario Kart game. So I'll be able to play some of those new tracks for the first time because they'll be new to me, of course. Remastered versions of old tracks. They've been doing a really good job, not just making older tracks look good, but adding new quirks given the new Mario Kart 8 mechanics. Like, the GBA courses have all been really flat, but if you look at the Cheese Mountain, I think it's just Cheese Mountain, they do a lot with the like really tiny things, like using height in the game, using like cheese craters to like do tricks and stuff. So even though that these are old remade tracks that you've seen before, I think they do a really good job adding a fresh take on it. Cheeseland. Okay, there you go. Because you would rather pay $25 for 48 tracks. I saw a post that said you can pay $25 for 48 tracks, or you can spend $30 to get Diddy Kong in Mario Kart Tour. How many tracks were in the base Mario Kart? It's got to be 48, right? Like around that? This has got to be like pretty much double. This is awesome. I'm so happy. I am so happy because Mario Kart 8 is my favorite Mario Kart. I think it's the best Mario Kart. And no Mario Kart to this date has had just as many tracks as this game is going to by the end of its support. I am so happy. Like, I love this game. I'm going to be playing it forever. Yeah, and they also bundle it with the NSO sub, which might convince me to get it. I just have to see if you lose the tracks for some reason if your subscription ends. Oh, you didn't tell me that. Okay, apparently I have online. We could have been doing Mario Kart streams. Maybe I'll do it on this release. The first release is in March 18th. That'd be fun. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'll look into that with you. You'll have to help me out, because I didn't know I was added onto that. I already got plans for the birthday stream. I just got to do the technicalities of getting everything to work. Finally, of the Nintendo Direct is Xenoblade 3. I have no investment in the Xenoblade series. I remember, so like the cool thing about Smash Brothers was by the time the Wii U Smash came out, they added characters, I mean even before that with like Brawl, they added characters from series that I've never played before. And Smash has been like a celebration of gaming for, you know, I'd say since its release, but like it's only gotten more prevalent, including more franchises in it with every release. And when they put Shulk in Smash 4, I had no idea who Shulk was, but I was like, oh, this is Nintendo, like let me look into it. I didn't play the game, but I watched a playthrough of it way back when on YouTube. And it's a cool way to bring in new players using Smash. They've since released some games after that, like Chronicles X, which my opinion of Xenoblade is not on whether or not the game is good, but on whether or not I like the art style. I liked Xenoblade Chronicles art style. I hated how Xenoblade Chronicles X looked. It looked very generic. I wasn't a fan of the change in art style in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It looked very inconsistent and just generally I didn't like the art style. But I really like Xenoblade Chronicle 3's art style. I really like its character models and I really like the character designs. Especially that this guy gives me the it's the ponytail that reminds me of Flynn from Can I do this? It reminds me of Flynn from SMT4. So I like his art style, or I like his character model. But I think they all look grounded. Like, I don't want to use the word realistic, but they all look... What's a good word? I don't want to say normal either. They all look reserved while still having flair that makes each character look unique from each other. Like, have a distinct... Like, they still have expression. So that's cool. Again, my comments on Xenoblade are like only visuals. So like this game's character models, character art looks really good. That's all you'll get from me. I probably won't play the games for a very, 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 very long time because I don't like that kind of gameplay. That's a Nintendo Direct. Woohoo! I'll go over this briefly. Big B sent me the link that I think just said this was happening. And then I went and found it. And when I briefly scrolled through everything, it looked like they were primarily visual novels. So I'm gonna only briefly do this because I didn't see any gameplay. Like, I'm gonna keep clicking through this until I see something that looks like a gameplay. And like, I didn't see any of it when I was scrolling through. So that looks like a visual novel. This looks like a visual novel. none of this looks like gameplay. So like if it's a game I haven't heard of or a game I'm not interested in and there's no gameplay, it's like, you know, what am I to do? Except click through this and see like, oh, this doesn't look like gameplay. And then they got somebody talking about the announcements. I guess this was it. They all look like visual novels, which is fine, but not in my wheelhouse. And then here's something that looks like gameplay. Wow. What is this? Blazing Strike. Let me look that up. Is this a brand new game? Blazing Strike throwing down on PlayStation, PC, and Switch this fall. It looks like a brand new game. It says initial release date 2022. Cool looking fighter Blazing Strike will be launching this fall on PlayStation. So that's actually hype because I love pixel art. And this looks like Street Fighter 3. You know what? I think I've seen this game once before now that I look at it again. But it looks like King of Fighters 14 was the last pixel one. No, 13. KOF 13. KOF 13 and Street Fighter 3 have some of the best pixel art. And it's cool to see a new game come into the ring with like... It looks like it's got that... Oh, and Marvel vs. Capcom is another good example. It's got like a CRT filter over it, and I wonder if you can turn that off. But these character designs look really nice. I like the art style. Actually, like every single character. I'll have to look into that. This is fall 2022, so we got time. There'll be more trailers about it. And physical release as well. Is this a highlight reel? No gameplay. Person talking. Yeah, so Blazing Strike. Alright, what you got, Chuck? Life is Strange Disco Elysium pegged for TV adaptations from Amazon Studios. Life is Strange and Disco Elysium fans will be getting their own TV adaptations courtesy of Amazon, so I guess that language says it's confirmed. Per Deadline, Amazon Studios has teamed up with Dimitri M. Johnson's DJ2 Entertainment, which co-produced the Sonic the Hedgehog film adaptation. Both adaptations had been in the process of development for a while now. Needless to say, there are plenty of film and TV adaptations of video games on their way. BioShock, Halo, System Shock. Huh. I played Life is Strange. I liked it. I think both of these games would make an interesting TV adaptation. Personally, if you want me to get real pretentious, I like these games were made for the medium of being a video game. And a lot of the artistic direction is like taking that into consideration. With Life is Strange, it's a lot about making your own decisions, making your own story and your own choices and the consequences that come with it. And same for Disco Elysium, which I just finished this week. It's very heavily D&D or dice rolling, role playing. So while there is, especially for Disco Elysium, like a big story that, like a huge world that they could explore within it, I'm more interested to see what comes next for Disco Elysium in terms of games than I am from some sort of TV adaptation. Life is Strange is a bit older, and I don't know if they're going to go with the original story or with a brand new story, which they could do, and which I would probably prefer, because they've since followed like 3 stories in Life is Strange. There's Life is Strange, there's Life is Strange Before the Storm, which take place with its own characters. Then there's a separate Life is Strange 2, and then there's the True Colors. It's hard to keep track nowadays, but it'd be cool if they did do Life is Strange, if they did a brand new character's story. But I'm not really interested myself. Maybe I would watch the Disco Elysium one. I think the things I would break for are definitely BioShock. I would break and watch BioShock anything. But like, I don't watch a lot of video game media that's been moved to like movies or TV shows or anything. But it's cool to see. We'll see. Looks like they've been talking about it for a while, but there's not too much new details on it. And lastly, Crunchyroll is now available on Nintendo Switch. There's officially a brand new way to watch Crunchyroll, and it's right in the palm of your hands. The Crunchyroll app's now available on Switch. So, I had a problem for a while with media not making it to the Nintendo Switch. Like, we just recently got Twitch. It took them a while. It was either Netflix or YouTube that took a while. But having these type of media apps on your console, especially on the Switch, is really important. So I like that we recently got Twitch. We just now got Crunchyroll. I like that better late than never that we're getting these other media platforms onto the Switch. I don't know how complicated it is to get deals and stuff to like have this happen. Like, I'm not sure why it took this long, but better late than never, you know? All right. So that is the gaming news for this week. As always, if you have anything that you want me to look over, the link to the Discord is in chat, and it'll be in the description when this goes to YouTube. Feel free to join the Discord, post some gaming news, and we'll go over it every Saturday. I was looking for a key to one of the later areas, because I seem to go in the wrong order. But I think what lies ahead is a boss fight. I also just recently got a new prosthetic, which I'm actually interested to see how well it works. Okay, it's just a normal guy. I can take him. Oh, it's not just a normal guy. Alright, I gotta get back in the action. Ooh. That was record time. I know, I should go downstairs and fight some of the other enemies. Okay, alright, we're downloading again. Looks like I have to wait out 2 of his attacks. Yeah, right, I definitely need to warm up. Oh, thank goodness the door's still open. So it's 1, and then he goes for 2? No. That was a sweep. So I gotta jump over that. Oh, I tried to parry. Alright, like I said, this is just the downloading. Alright, and that's 2 slashes also. He doesn't have a whole lot of health. Oh, and that broke his guard. Alright, this is easy then. I keep guarding a little late. Turn around. Yeah, I'm just too slow on the block. We're good. I was surprised I broke his guard that fast. He must not have a lot of health. You still hit me while Unseen Aid is up. Okay. Man, I'm so slow on that. Oh, sucker punch, much. Alright, so I can just do that again. Man. Maybe he's got some different moves. That was greedy of me. I shouldn't be trying to attack. I just gotta guard. Oh, he's gonna break mine. I don't know why I jumped. I thought I could do something. Alright, I've got to swap over to the shurikens also, because then I can keep his guard up. That was with Y, yeah. Oh, I like that there's custom animations for that. Excuse me? Ooh. Okay. Man. Maybe I gotta leave some distance. Because it probably hits closer. That feels inconsistent, but I also just picked up the controller, so I can bet it's me. Like, I'm ready for that, I'm just late. I should have jumped. Yeah, I think I'm just late. Ah, that was it too. I wonder if the leaf thing works on bosses. I actually haven't figured out what that does. Yo, chill. Okay, that's one. Ooh. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Ghost once lurked the lands of Ashina. The ghost lightning was one of the fountainhead gods, unstoppable by normal means. A void ground reversed the lightning. If one is standing on the ground, lightning surges through them, making movement impossible. But if one is struck while in the air, the lightning can be dispelled from the body and sent to the enemy instead. L1 when hit by lightning in air, and then R1 before landing. Okay, where's the lightning? Is that going to happen soon? Or did I come back here just for that? Oh no, here's a way out. I was hoping that wasn't a dead end, because I wouldn't have known. Can those guys come up here?
How is grandfather?
Lord Ishiness. It's a wonder he is still with us. A miracle.
Is that so? Divine Heir, I'll ask you once more. Accept me to your mortal oath.
Everybody's chasing
I will
immortality.
do that, Lord Genichiro.
I'd pass.
Your victory that day means nothing. He will risk his life to take me home. For he is my shinobi.
Ooh, that's me.
My lord, I have come for you. This will only take a moment.
Will it though? I hope we do that in cutscene because it will take me longer than a moment.
Let's see. For as long as you are alive, the dragon's blood can never be mine.
It'll be just a moment.
Shinobi.
Whoa! At least that's better than gunpowder. Ooh, that looks awesome. Ooh! Okay, that's a punch. Oh, that was two. I don't know if I blocked them by accident. Whoa! My man's got a tornado kick. That's a thrust, so I might be able to Mariki counter. Oh, that sucks. I thought that was gonna catch. That was some Tekken's real backs. Alright, he's in the corner. Oh no. Oh, I can interrupt it. And then I should Mariki counter, but I'm jumping instead. That's not a thrust. Jeez. Ooh, I can sidestep that. Okay. I gotta get on that counter.
The dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
There, okay, yeah, I did it that time. The funny thing was my hand slipped to the right button. I didn't do that on purpose. Ooh. Alright, he did it. He won. Dragon blood is his. I wonder how much the load times are improved in the PS5 version. Because I'd be seeing I'd be having a lot more downtime if I was playing this on PS4. We can skip cutscenes, let's go. Oh man. Oh, that wasn't the thrust. That was losing my lunch. Okay, I thought I did that too early. Oh, I can't heal my guard while charging the shurikens. That was the plan. I was in stun. I don't know if I had mistimed it or if I was in stun I couldn't dash forward. They do such a good job with the camera in this fight. Can't say that about the rest of the game. Ooh, okay, I tried to dash into a punch. Ooh. Okay, I can also cancel that. I dashed into it! Are you kidding? I was robbed. I was robbed. Not that time. I was still thinking about the first time.
The dragon's blood. They'll kill you as many times as they take.
Alright, that's a punch. I gotta look at the tell for the punch. I think I'm getting the rhythm down of combat, but it's even weirder to me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Alright, that's one down.
Finished it. My hand.
Oh, that was the sweep. Yeah, I gotta watch. He's got 3 different kinds of those. Oh, that's why I got another revive, because I think I hit his weakness. I shouldn't have charged that up. I should have jumped. That's the sweep again. Okay, I need to watch his attacks. This is going well. I really like... You can instantly jump to the quick item. Yeah, the quick item, like you can hold it and go to healing gourd. I love that. It's like no matter how far you are within your menu, just hold it in your back. Let me up. I almost fell off.
Face me.
Shinobi. I think that's...
Okay, that one's kind of clear. Whoa, that's a new one. I wonder if that always comes after. The thrust always comes after the jump. Mm-hmm. That's because I dashed to the side. And he caught up to me.
Of the dragon's blood. They'll kill you as many times as they take.
Ah. And that one was faster. And then it should be a thrust. Okay, that possibly comes after. Come on. And oh, okay, that's it. Wait, did I miss my chance? How did I miss my chance? I was robbed, for reals. I was robbed for reals.
The glory of Asina.
Maybe because I was so far in the corner, I couldn't initiate it. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, I can get up there. Ooh. Maybe not get up there easier. Okay. Yeah, I do got this.
Face me.
This doesn't feel that bad. And then he charges? Yeah, okay, that's always the same. And that's super telegraphed. Yeah, that's easy to counter. Whoa, he still got that off. Okay, that's one. That was great. Oh! I gotta stay close. Ooh. Okay, got that. Thankfully he's been doing the same thrust most of the time. I went forward, but it, like, curved around because of the wall. My guard's gonna break. That hurts. That hurts really bad. Okay, that's good. I need to interrupt him, because that's... no, he did the sweep that time. It's not the same. I need to interrupt the arrows, because that's just really hard to dodge. Oh, I got comboed. I was feeling that one too.
Face me.
Shit,
He just, like, sits on the ground. If I hit him in the air. Ouch. Hmm. That's new. I barely reacted to that. I couldn't even see because of the, like, floors. The dust. That should be enough. Okay, and then I get a revive back, I think. Looks like it. It's the punch. Oh, I thought it was the punch. That's that, okay. Alright, what is it? The sweep. Alright, I can just back up for that. We both canceled. Alright, I need to start hitting back. Okay, not like that. Oh, I'm still alive! What is it? The sweep? I'm not doing any damage the second phase. And I didn't have a revive. Unless I used it already. I don't know. This game is confusing sometimes. Hey, Scarecrow. Yeah, just twice. No more than twice. Only 2 times. This is, in fact, my second death.
Face me.
Shinobi.
Ouch. And then thrust, yeah. Did it too late. And then, okay. I'm just gonna have to, like, have a drop in internet connection every time I'm about to die. I gotta cover my tracks. Like, this first phase, I think he just takes a lot of, like, stamina damage. Ooh. Alright, I'm just throwing now. Throwing. I'm throwing! I didn't die. Nope, not me. Couldn't have been me. My little brother was playing. Now I'm playing for real.
Face me.
Shinobi.
I don't know what the tactical advantage is to rolling into your opponent like he does. But I mean, it's very scary if anything else. I'm not doing that one. That was a bad... I died in like 2 seconds. I mean, my little brother died in 2 seconds. Sorry, he came back in and took the controller. Did I kill him? Working on it.
Face me.
Maybe I can hit him when he rolls forward. Like that. Yeah! I just gotta get over my fears of a grown man rolling in my direction. Yeah, keep pulling out your bow. See how that works. That was sick. Ow. And then it should be a thrust. Yeah. We're getting there. Alright, I guess it's constant the first phase. Oh. Alright, now I'm low. Man, he chases so hard. He's got good frame data. And then it's different phase 2. That's so sleazy. This is not honorable at all. What? Wow. He's gonna get his bow out. Wow, that doesn't interrupt it either. I went into him, but I went too far! I hate that. I hate 3D space. I'm never coming out into 3D space ever again. It's because I rolled, like, into him, right next to him, that I went past and still got hit. Wow, I didn't hold back far enough. That's fine. That's my fault. I take ownership. And then he's gonna sweep. Okay, at least I got that down. Stop! Okay, that was scary. What is that? This is so close. Come on. Okay. Woo! We did it!
Impressive, Shinobi of the Divine Air. Would you deserve-
I'm getting better at Sekiro.
Would you not answer to a different lord?
Heresy.
I played Billy Hatcher. You're the 1% Scarecrow. I'm not against replaying it one day. I mean, that was before I started doing YouTube also, so I can make a video out of it. Oh no, he's hot! Yeah, Billy Hatcher needs a sequel. Because it's a game that's good and creative. Oh wait, this is what I gotta do the reflect on. I think I gotta jump and then hit guard and then hit sword strike. Oh, wait. It's just phase 1. As far as I know, it's not getting a sequel, because right now they're working on Elden Ring, and that's supposed to be out real soon. So I imagine they got, like... I mean, I don't know if they're going to start a new game immediately after. Alright, I learned a new skill. Where was it? End of February? Yeah. I'm gonna probably watch people play it, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. Where is it? Inventory. This game frustrates me. I just got a prompt for beating that mini boss that said I can reflect electricity. But I can't find where I learned it. It's not in my inventory. I mean, I'm glad I remember how to do it. I'm supposed to jump, guard, and then press the sword strike. But, like, I would love to double check. That's so annoying. Maybe it's here somewhere and I just don't see it. Would it be something I have to unlock? Acquire skills? No, it's not here. God, that's so annoying. That's so annoying, that's so annoying, that's so annoying. Alright, let me look it up. To do a lightning reverse in Sekiro, you need to be in the air, hit the attack button just as lightning strikes you. Okay, that's not what I read. What I read was guard and then sword strike. What's the strat for reversing lightning? Jump and hit R1 whilst in the air. Okay, jump, get hit while midair. Press R1 before hitting the ground. And when I hit the ground, that's when that's when I take damage. Okay. Alright, well, I'm glad I have the internet. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream some of those older games is going to be. Because I got a to-do list. And it's got a lot of newer stuff in it. Like, I think the next thing I want to stream is Bug Snacks. And I'm hoping the DLC's out by the time I'm done this game. Because they said first quarter. Alright, his first move is always the same. That's always the same. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the big update. That's why I didn't play that before this. Because I don't want to start it, and then finish it, and then have that new DLC come out. Because it's free DLC, it's just like a big update. I don't want to stream Sundays. I want to stream Fridays and Saturdays, and only those days. I like the, especially with the 4-day work week, I really like where I'm at, like, streaming. And encounter, that should be it. I need at least one day off of everything. I'm gonna start doing that, because then I can build as, then I don't lose ground. Dang, I'm good. Whew, okay, we're good. Why isn't it filled? There we go. Man, that took longer than I was hoping. And plus I like streaming things beginning to end. I wouldn't want to do 2 games at one time. Unless it's like a multiplayer thing on the side. I would do multiplayer Sundays every now and then.
You deserve better. Would you not answer to a different lord?
Alright. Okay, he missed me there. That armor was doing a lot to make him seem bigger. Like, yeah, he's got the height on me, but he needs some better nutrition. Yeah, let's go! Oh no. There's the tooltip right there. Oops. Can I just, like, give me a second, dude? Chill. I'm trying to game here. I like this mechanic that forces you to jump. That's so cool. Get away from me. Get away, get away! Every time I get a healing gourd, I'm dead. He doesn't let me breathe. Can't breathe. Can't do it.
Face me.
Shinobi.
Man, it feels so bad to block late. Oh, no, 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 no. And then Mariki. Broke my guard at the last second. Okay, this is not the run. Maybe I can bring it back. Oh, I was really hoping that would break his guard early enough. I don't know if I should keep trying this run or not. But you're yapping. Divine D's. Okay, so you can see the flash through the dust of like what attack he's gonna do, but still rough to look at. You jerk. Okay, I did block that. Wasn't the original plan. Iframes, I guess? That's new. Bam. Wham bam. Alright, this guy's doo-doo. Okay. I'm consistently getting the first two. I just gotta download the third. And I really, like, gotta find a good time to heal, because there is not one. Like, right there would have been a really bad time. Ooh. These guys are wild with their blades. What? That was an upward swing! The thing that worked for the first and second is a counter to the third. I would not have known that. Ugh, I tried to jump. I was a little late. That sucks. Like, I was purposely jumping his sweep. And while I know it wasn't the same attack, it starts out the same. So I was like, oh, I'll just jump. No. Nope, no, not jumping.
Face me.
Shinobi. I didn't think
I should have known that was a counter. Ow. I'm getting these bad first encounters. Like, I've already died here.
the dragon's blood. As many times as it takes.
Ooh, that's different. Maybe. Oh, come on. How did he get me in the corner? I was supposed to have him in the corner. Alright.
I'm not finished yet.
Yeah, that move is the one that he swings upward on the last phase. Oh no! He thrusted! Oh no! Right in the cranium. And it's a sweep. Okay. I do have another gourd, I should be using it. Wait, what? I hit the wrong button. Oh, right, that's the up. Wait, what's up with... Oh, that effect went all weird for a second. Oh wait, I can absorb the arrow too! I thought I was already dead when I got hit with the arrow, but it was part of the reflect.
Face me.
Shinobi, I don't think
Oh, come on. Attack is so slow. I hate that. I did the right thing, but I was like at a wall or really close to him. Alright, now I need a heal. And then in. Ooh, guard break. I'm choking, I'm choking, I'm choking. What? What happened there? He broke my guard so quickly. No, that was the stab. That's fine. Ugh. Alright, not only is the camera the enemy, but the walls are the enemy too. Thank you, Unseen Aid. I haven't... I was gonna say I haven't gotten a Dragon Rot notification, but I think those happen at the same time as Unseen Aid.
Face me.
So people are definitely ill. Alright, let me in. Put me in. Ah, that move is so bad. don't know what happened there, and I get knocked down and I forget that I need to get out of the way. I was waiting to dash in. My guard's gonna break. What? Man. And it's the thrust. Chill out. It's gone. It's gone now. Oh no, it's not. Nice. Got it. Okay. No healing, but I think I have a revive. I can't tell if the last circle is not filled or not, if that counts. Whoa! Ah, man. It's not going to be a long fight once I know what to do, because the previous forms, it's the same deal. I need to figure out how to optimally climb this building.
Face me.
Shinobi.
That feels so bad, man. No. Not doing that one. Alright, then we jump up here. Okay, that's how you do it. It'll save me 0.5 seconds between attempts.
Me.
Shinobi.
away. That attack comes out so fast. That's okay, that's enough. Alright, that's good. We're gonna sweep. Come on, shoot your arrow. Ooh. My guard's low. Man, it's been a while since he did that. Ooh, okay. Thankfully I blocked that. I wasn't ready for, like, the right thing. Okay, this is good. 2 health. Still have my revive. Full health. I shouldn't jump up. I need to jump back or dash back. Okay. I need to breathe. No! Oh, that was a thrust! That's wild. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Cut it out. I need to heal. Help! Help! Ooh, that sucks. Ah, he broke the guard. That's fine. He's half health. Ugh. Wow, I was half health, but you know, that doesn't matter. His playstyle is different from the first two, because we don't clash in attacks, he just has armor. So I gotta find a good time. I don't know, I just gotta learn his attacks. Is this way faster by chance? Not only is it faster, it's the right way to go.
Face me.
Shinobi, I will be deceived.
Man, that gets me every time. That's just faster than the rest of the attacks. I deserve that. Oh, I'm glad that counted. I was worried about the distance. Alright, and I realized you can't run and recover your stamina. Okay, thank you. And then a sweep. We're good. We're good. We're great, actually. Okay. I can heal and then get ready for the next. Oh, I was trying to sword strike. Oh, and I got comboed. This guy sucks. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Help! I got stuck. I'm on the statue. Yeah. I think I just need to be more aggressive and like sidestep. This is tough. It's tough, but you know, I'm making progress.
Face me.
I can't learn the third phase that well. Ouch. Ooh. Going in. He does the Sonic the Hedgehog pose when he shoots arrows. That way past cool pose. Alright. I gotta just get out of the way during this. Ah. See, I dash in, but I'm just too close already. Which is the worst feeling. Oof. I wish I had a second to heal between this and the next. He's already aggro. Wow, he's so fast! No! No! That was it. That was my chance. I tried to sidestep. I need to get out of there. Why isn't my guard going down? Ah, I'm so close. Ooh, right into that one. Okay, I can get kind of aggro on him. I need to stay on him no matter what and just react to the attacks. Because I was making a lot of poor movement by just jumping away. Cause it's good, we're good. We're learning.
Face me.
Shinobi.
And you're gonna roll. Alright, the more of those, the better. What? What? Did my guard break? I wasn't paying attention. Hmm.
Face me.
Shinobi. I
Yeah, that's fine. That's not fine, but... This game, dude. Sometimes I'm just in the, you know, in sicko mode, and then other times I just get cheesed. Not even cheesed. Just my potassium levels are down or something. And then I just run straight into a door. My vitamin D through E levels are way off.
Face me.
Shinobi.
Too much gluten. See, if I had gluten-free, that wouldn't have happened. Come on, dude. I'm not gonna revive if there's 2 more phases afterwards. That's just a waste.
Face me.
Shinobi. I don't think I've seen you.
I didn't mean to do that. Thinking about phase 3. I hate that attack. Because, like, everything else, everything but that is fine with the, just the sword approach. And that's it. Okay. Took too much damage, but that's okay. I don't even think health matters in the last phase because of how quickly that guy attacks. Yeah, more of this. Ooh, we thrusted. Makes sense. Jeez. I was right at the end of that. Oh, come on. This sucks.
Power of the dragon's blood kill you as many times as it takes.
I think I get it back. I really still don't know how this works. And I'm at full health to begin with. I dodged to the side. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Okay, I do have Resurrect. Okay. Okay, that does a lot of damage to him. Maybe I should try to intentionally get hit a little bit more often. That's fine. That's good. Because when I see the lightning and when I see the lightning bolt, or the arrow, I can just jump straight up. And then just get damage. And then there's less, like, what ifs. Because I was just dodging it entirely. I feel so close. I feel it. Feel it. Feel it in my bones. I blocked that. I think I have to do a better job of staying full health before the fight even starts on the third phase. Ah, you gotta be kidding me! Does he not? What? He didn't try to thrust there. Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Alright, I got him out of it. No! I tried to jump. But apparently that works too. Man, I almost choked there. Okay, so I don't think I get a revive back, because that other thing isn't filled all the way. So I gotta do this in one go. Why did that hit? And then I still dodged it. I want to try to get into it. Maybe I can just keep my distance and try to get hit by lightning. It didn't work! Are you kidding me? I did it right that time. I want a replay. I thought I did everything right there. I even slashed, and it just did nothing. Was it because he jumped? How am I supposed to control if he jumps or not? I was off the ground. I got hit by lightning. I threw the sword. I hit attack before I hit the ground. Unless not all of those things are true, but I'm pretty sure those things are true. And I still got hit afterwards, and he didn't get stunned.
Face me.
Shinobi. I see you.
Yeah. Oh, those arrows suck so much. I can't waste, because now I know how the revive works. Sometimes I get 2 and sometimes I get 1, but I guess it just depends. That was still the first phase too. Those arrows are insane.
Face me.
Shinobi. I see you.
I blocked that. Okay. Alright, that's one.
Such a fine air.
I hate that so much. You can't cancel dash into block? Okay, almost. Alright, I'm close to full, and I have a revive, so this is optimal. I just need to figure out the electric thing. I wish I didn't have to learn it in the middle of the third phase of a fight. And it does so much damage. Okay, I did it. Oof. That sucks. Man, I want to get hit by it. Oh! Wow, are you kidding me? I dodged back. That does half of my health, just a single arrow. A bunch of bull hockey.
Face me.
Shinobi.
Like, I know I shouldn't have stayed back that much. Because he's not doing the lightning as much as I want him to. Okay. Ow. I'm so glad my guard didn't break there. Might here. Wow. Dude, the delay also. There's like no way to tell what timing the arrow is gonna come out. I think I should be doing that more too. No reason to just like block it all. Okay. But then I gotta be careful of the arrows. Oh, jeez. Okay, see, that's the difference. Okay. And then the long one, and then maybe there's a bow afterwards. I blocked that one for sure. I was ready. I was so ready for that. And then maybe a bow. Yeah. Oh, that was the thrust. Phew. I hate that attack so much. I took too long on that second phase. I think I just gotta keep it the same.
Face me.
Shinobi. I believe it.
Oh, jeez. That was that was close. I shouldn't be in that. I could have just countered afterwards. Dude, chill with the arrows. Alright, that's it. I'm so glad he still did that. Sometimes I dodge instead of block. Oh, okay, good, 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 good. Wow. The timing is so awkward. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. I'm so glad that hit. I didn't know because I was in the corner. Okay. That was dumb of me. Ah. I was trying to heal during that.
Power of the dragon's blood. There was many times that it tangled.
That's the only time I can heal. Why does that still hit? Yeah. Yep. I didn't know I had another, so I went for it. Excuse me? The pellet didn't even matter.
Face me.
Shinobi, I didn't think you'd see me. The less time I spend in these first two phases, the better. Doesn't matter how many gourds I have, just how much health I have before the transition. Oh, that was the thrust! Okay, more of that. Alright, I'm ready now. Okay. Okay, got it. Yeesh. Why? I don't know how to dodge that. Okay, except for going straight back. I need to Mariki counter that. Like, I want to take that. That was dumb of me. I wanted to... I wanted to jump kick him, but that doesn't work, apparently. I was trying something new.
Oh, that was dumb. Okay, no, that was fine. That was fine. I just want to practice this last one without having to do the first two. That's not how video games work, now is it?
Face me.
Shinobi. At your defense.
That was close. I might even get 2 revives if that's how it works. I should have went in. I was doing this flawlessly.
The divine air.
Hmm. Okay, that's good. Alright. That was clean. I don't think I get the 2 revives because I need to lose it and then do a critical hit to get the other one back.
Shinobi of
So it wouldn't help here. It's actually like really balanced. I need to go back. What? I just got... He does the same thing at the start and I get hit by it every time. Okay. Oh, I can Mariki counter that! Oh my goodness. Okay, I did it. Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, I gotta do 2. I could Mariki counter that the whole time! Blood smoke ninjutsu. Turns the spraying blood of a victim to smoke, while spirit emblems to use. Activate after a backstab death blow. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. That's cool. Powerful abilities that can only be used after performing a backstab death blow. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I can Mariki counter that move the whole time? That it's such a weird
You were
hitbox.
victorious. I see.
Are you?
Yeah, it took but a moment.
I mean you no harm. Shinobi of the divine Lord Kenichiro. Is this the rejuvenating waters?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Please stay dead.
Shina, this land is everything to me. For her sake, I will shed humanity itself.
Resurrection.
Yes. Indeed. So,
I imagine he just like splats on the ground, dies again, and then gets back up. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, well, that stream consisted of, you know, just a mini boss and a boss. So that was cool. Let's pick this up again next time. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more like it, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/RyanBeardy. Follow me on Twitter at RyanBeardy, and I have a Discord with the links below.